Hey y'all, this is Eric from Groomsmen Central, and I'm back for another quick product review video. A few weeks ago, you may have seen the video that we did for Groove Life silicone wedding rings. We're back with a review, this time for Saferingz brand rings. So you can see right here is another silicone wedding band, so it's flexible. However, with these Saferingz brand, they tend to be more metallic in color, so these will look a lot more similar to a traditional gold or white gold or platinum or palladium wedding band. So in the previous video, we talked about the reasons for going with a silicone ring, namely that they have to do, or namely the improvements of safety and comfort and fit. So the upside with a ring like this is you can see it doesn't go on, it won't come on or off super easy. I have to get a little bit of stretch to get it onto my finger, but once it's on there, it won't fall off easily. Again, but if I was to get it caught on something like, let's say I was throwing out a piece of scrap metal and part of it got snagged on my finger, then A, it'll stretch a little bit and either come off, or B, it will stretch to its breaking point and then break. So rather than breaking a finger or having my finger skinned all the way off, then I just break the ring and I can replace a ring a lot easier than I can replace my finger. You'll also notice that with a slight amount of stretch is that as your fingers get hotter or colder, they swell due to arthritis, or for women if they swell during pregnancy or anything like that, that the ring will still fit you. It's not going to start to cut off your circulation or anything like that. Same deal if you were to, say, break your finger. If you broke your finger in one of these joints while you were wearing a metal band, then you could have some problems because your hand starts to swell, your fingers start to swell, and they have to cut off the ring immediately to release the pressure. But with a ring like this, then it can easily be cut, or it can easily just slide off, stretch and be slid off. Other upside with silicone, as opposed to, you might think these are just cheap rubber rings or something like that. Definitely not the case. These are resistant to just about any chemical you can think of. They're resistant to sunlight, to UV, to water, to anything else. They're not gonna. It's not gonna be like a rubber band where it stretches out and loses its tension over time, or where you can rub on it enough and part of the surface will come off. Surgical grade, non-hypoallergenic, or hypoallergenic, you know what I'm saying. There's nothing in here that's going to make you have an allergic reaction like you might have with rubber or latex or anything like that. These are 100% American made, so that's another upside. And the company also offers a get one free when you buy a ring if you are active duty military or veteran. So if you check the FAQ page on their website, again, Saferingz, SAFERINGZ.com, saferingz.com with a Z on the end, and check out their FAQ page. They will talk about all of the, the details for the claiming your free ring if you're military. So the rings came to me. They sent me a couple samples to test out, and I've been wearing it off and on for most of the last week or two. Rings came in a little tin like this, and they sent along a couple other samples so I could show examples of what they look like. So you can see going from side to side, I've got the platinum color here, then sort of an antique gold, or excuse me, antique brass, or I believe they call it an antique brass or antique gold finish here, and then a gunmetal gray finish here. And again, the way these differ from the Groove Life ones, which I showed last week, is that these they look like a metal band. So if you want something that is safe for everyday use, whether you're a police, firefighter, outdoorsman, or just doing manual labor, but you want something that looks a little bit more like a traditional white gold or platinum wedding band, then this is the way to go. This is the standard thickness. It's 6 millimeters in thickness, but they also offer a narrow one that's 3 millimeters in width. So that might appeal more to women or just men who want a thinner ring. And they also offer engraving, so you can get these engraved either on the outside with text or a handful of logos, a handful of images that they offer, or they can engrave the inside. So if you want to put your initials, your wedding date, anything along those lines, you can have that done. So again, these are Saferingz. I will put the link to their website down in the comments, or down in my caption to this video. And if you want to, I'll also include the link to our website where we have the blog post where we review Saferingz as well as a few other brands as well. So thanks for watching, and check out Saferingz.